That was tough. Great shot that. That was a great shot. Oh.
Look at me.
Ah! Guys, welcome to Chart Hills. We are Chart Hills, aren't we? DSL day, second one of the year. Out playing with Ian and Richard. What's the second name? Gibson. I'm so bad with names. Alan is out walking today. Referee, is it? Make sure everything's in. Make sure everyone's keeping up with play and important umbrella. So yes, decent weather today. It's a little bit blowy. I struggled the first couple of holes, the first couple of approaches, getting the wind a little bit wrong. They're doing quite a lot of work here. You saw me in a bunker earlier, plugged, just brand new sand. But of course it's pretty nice. To be fair, the greens are running pretty well. I think they had the Pro-Am up here last week and they got a junior event tomorrow. We just let a junior through playing a practice round. Good little golfer, wasn't he?
Very good.
Very good.
Very nice strike.
So we're just looking for Richard's tee shot off the, well, we're on 8. So I don't know where I am, what hole I'm on, but yeah. So we're playing pretty decent. Richard is playing very nasty so far. He's just had to go at Alan for ruining his round. ruining his day, and he's had 7 points in 2 holes since Alan turned up. So it's not going too bad. So I'll catch a little bit more. We've got longest drive in a couple of holes, so I'll check back in with you around that sort of time. What do you think about that play?
60-degree wide. There's no words. That's horrible.
I think we'll call that a bit of a strange one. Yeah. I think he could have got that out forwards. I think he could have got that out forwards. Yeah. Well, from being 20 yards short of green, he's now 80 yards short. See if we can get it up and down and prove us all wrong. It's not bad, you know.
That's a good shot.
It's a very good shot. Sit down. Sit down. Yeah, good shot, Richard. Now, for you guys that have money and want to know what you could spend £10,000 on, apparently, according to Ian, who's a very good source of information, you could buy that barbecue. £10,000.
You can smoke 25 half chickens in this side.
25 half. Has he locked it?
No. The catch is in the back.
The cat. There we
Can't get to the
yeah. So 25 chickens on that side.
Quite a small barbecue.
Yeah. £10,000.
And an oven.
And an oven. What do you guys think? If you had 10 grand spare and fancied a barbecue for your back of your house, would you? I don't think I would.
Work nicely off the back. Right, isn't it? Very good, Richard.
That's a great putt. Very good putt, Richard.
Great putt, great up and down. Thank you.
Low lefty one. Yeah, got it. So longest drive, I just blocked my 3-wood a little bit up the right. 3-wood down here for me today would have been the right club, and I probably would have got past this if I'd hit the fairway, but I didn't. And I think I know, without even looking, who is going to be on this marker, because he was standing there watching me hit it. But it's not. I thought it was my old man, because my old man was watching me hit. And Paul Steer, who is playing in the first group, has knuckled one down there. Like I say, it's par 5, but if you have a look at, well, I don't know if you can see how undulating this fairway is. If I had caught 3-wood up the right side, would have got the fast track down here, but definitely 176 off to sit 7 irons, par 5 to sit 7 iron into, what's that, 15 feet. So 3-putt the last 2 greens, really annoying me. I spent most of the front 9 not being able to get the ball to the hole, and then the last 2 I've smashed 6-7 foot past. So it's a little bit frustrating, but well, at least I might have guaranteed myself a par on this one, but we'll try and make eagle. That looked a lot closer from back down there, but 35 feet for an eagle. Ian has been chipping pretty well today. Just needs to nudge this overlay run down. Just like that. Yeah. That was a pretty, how do I put that politely?
Oh, look at me.
That was pretty useless. So at Chart Hills you have, so you got the green, got a bit of fairway, then first cut, then second cut. And it's quite okay, and then you get to where I think my ball is somewhere, and your legs just disappear. So you got to keep it in play. It's the one bad shot of it all day, and it's cost me 1 ball. Never mind. So I think I owe Richard an apology. Whilst we was learning about the rough and how you lose golf balls, someone drained a 35, 44.
Yep.
So from there, longest putt, probably one of the best putts that's been held all day, and I was talking to people about the rough. What was that, 5 for 3? 5 for 3. So at least someone scored some points. Playing well, aren't you today?
Very well, thank you.
Been playing nicely.
The sun's out now, I'm happy.
Well, we've got the 17th and the 18th to go. We've got nearest the
middle of the pond.
Yeah, we've got nearest the pin next. It's going to be an interesting one, I think, today, with a bit of a swirly wind. So we're going to see how we can get on. How close is it? 25 feet so far. So I reckon we can beat that if we can get it over the water.
Left.
Stay there, get on the green. Oh, might have been a bit too much club, I think, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
2 in the pond. No, gap wedge. Yeah. Not a big one today. So on that, second time around. So with the 17th being surrounded by water, you've got two options. Both the guys have knocked it in the water. Ian decided to re-tee, or there's a drop zone. It's only a 30-40 yard shot. Richard's decided to go for the drop zone, Ian it from back off the tee again. Let's see, just a little flick over. Nicely done. Very good. It's a great little shot. Knocked it to 3 feet, 4 feet. Get away with, could even get away with a bogey. So yeah, nearest the pin, I think I'm inside that one. Pitch there, spun it back quite a bit. Who are we going to go and disappoint? Let's go and have a look. So it was Fred Fatty Farley. Not anymore.
Oh, I did that just fall in the door again. I have to edit that. Beep 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 beep. The loud music at the crescendo at that point. There's that.
Absolutely devastated. So I'm with today's winner, Ian Sishton. How many of these winning speeches have you done? You must be
About third or fourth.
third or fourth by now. So, but we've played at Chart Hills, your home course.
Home course, yeah, so a bit of local knowledge helps.
So what do you play off normally round here? Just club handicap.
My club handicap is 11,
And you,
my swindle handicap is 8,
yeah,
and my society handicap is 7.
cool. So obviously I play with you today. You play pretty solid. You putted pretty well. But what do you reckon the main points of getting round? 35 points was the winning. You beat Richard Gibson by 1.
Yeah, I blobbed one hole.
Yeah.
I think if I'd have played on my own handicap today, I would have been about 39 or 40 points. Off the yellow tees, it's a different course, for me anyway, because I have to take different clubs off tees. I think the knowledge of the greens and where to hit into greens helps, because you know where the slopes are going to bring you in and what's going to help with the putting. I think more than anything else, it's the positional play into the greens as opposed to anything else that helps with the putting, and so that you know you're not going to leave yourself short-sided or some stupid breaking putt. That's what scores well around here.
Yeah, and obviously they're doing a lot of work here. I mean, it's quite obvious when you go around and doing a lot of work with the bunkers and that, and tarmacking some of the bunkers to fill some of it in. Do you know what's a long-term sort of 2-year deal, isn't it?
The long-term project is to actually put the course back to the standard it was when it was first built 20 odd years ago. I think I was told today by the professional that the Faldo design team were in talking to the new owners, and they seem very happy with all the work that's going on. And you'll have seen today that's a lot of work on the bunkers, greenside bunkers specifically. They're now going on to the fairway bunkers. They're replacing everything with top sport liner, which is tarmac, and new sand, which is about 4 to 6 inches deep on top of that. and so the bunkers should remain in good, healthy play for the next 20 or 30 years, I would think.
Good.
In terms of that, there's a lot of work being done on the greens. They've put those back to a spec that they're trying to get rid of the sort of grasses that don't grow in the winter. They were overseeding every 2 to 3 months with rye grasses. You'll have seen that from the slits on the fairway. On the fairways, they were doing a lot of work, but on the greens, they've slitted. So the greens are okay. They're slit, but they're still running quite well. They're probably running about 9.5, 10 on the stimp meter today. They have been running 11 to 12 in the last 2 or 3 weeks. They're doing this work, and it's remedial work that needs to be done to make the greens last for the next 10, 15 years with 365 days play. So I think what the new owners are doing is spending all the money on the right place, which is on a golf course, because nobody wants great facilities in a clubhouse but not a very good golf course. So I think there's a 2-year plan. They're 6 months into that, 7 months into that, and they've already done a very good job.
Well, well done today, Ian. 35 points winner. Next Society Day is Darren Valley on the 25th of August, and we'll see you there.
Cheers.
Well played.